go. Whoa, whoa. Right here. Right here. Yeah, there you go. That was almost a disaster. Oh, this is short-lived. I have to put them back. I think it's gonna rain. So they've been working on the driveway already this morning. They've probably been out here for an hour while I've been like, oh. They've been out here working for an hour, and so everybody's like real unhappy. They've spread out the final bit of the gravel, and I'll show you guys once we get everybody fed and they quit yelling. Good morning, Trub. Good morning, Kitty. Have they been yelling? Say yes. That's Mom. So the goats are loud. She has, I think, enjoyed me coming out earlier in the morning. She meows and meows and meows until she gets some food. Pyrenees. As massive as they are, in this heat, they're not big eaters. So as long as he eats a little bit, don't worry too much about him. Now in the winter, he'll eat all his food every day. But in the summer, eating half the bowl is a lot. All right, come on, girlies. Good morning. Good morning, Flooper. Good morning. Come on. Come on, everybody. It's breakfast. Hello, Daddy. Hi, Cheeto. Hey, bud. Kind of changed up my order a little bit with the babies in the weaning pen, so it's actually worked better to go ahead and feed them while these guys are eating breakfast, so then I don't have them all in my hair, and then they're not trying to stick their head through the fence and eat the baby's breakfast. Good morning. Good morning, you two. Then I go on to feed the pigs since I have to go through this gate, and it's working out so much better. So everybody's really mad at me because we stopped milking last night. All frustrated that they're not being milked this morning. They didn't get milked last night for the first time. We actually just stayed out late last night over at my in-laws. And on the way home, we talked, and I'm just really tired of milking, and I'm not using the milk. And I felt like it was gonna be a month or more before I was really settled in and ready to do milking. And then we have all these projects that we're working on. We typically are not doing a big project like this late in the summer. It was just time. So we're gonna dry everybody off, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what that's gonna look like after I get the polar bear out of here. Out, out, go. So they're gonna be loud and kind of frustrated for a couple of days. Tired, I'm done. It's just time. I'm done. We're gonna dry them up. I've actually milked longer this year, more consistently than I have in years past. So I've been milking since March, and it's August, and that's really been about 6 months probably total from when I started until when I'm gonna stop. But you know, most people milk probably 8 to 10 months out of the year, but with my schedule and the way things work around here, just always let myself dry the girls off when I'm ready. Good morning, handsome. There you go. Oh, we got it in your hair. We're gonna flip-flop the cows today out of the chute in the perimeter into the backyard. We're supposed to get 4 or 5 inches of rain over the next 2 days. That will be great. It's so dusty and gross. And that's another reason that I've kind of decided to dry the goats off, is that there's no grass growing. So there's not a lot of nutrition right now to support them milk, producing milk. It would be easier on their body as we kind of adjust to quit demanding so much of them. This is high worm season for us. Again, reducing the demand on their system means that if they have worms, we're better able to get rid of them, and it means I don't have to keep the babies locked in that tiny pen that doesn't have the greatest amount of grass in it for very long. Well, they got Lucy. Hi, Lucy girl. Come on, Moo-Moos. Gobbles, breakfast. You don't normally get the breakfast to yourself. No. Right here. Yeah, there you go. That was almost a disaster. I don't think they're gonna share breakfast by the time she makes it up here. What do you think, Gobs? Probably not. He's running. I really don't want to be run over this morning. I just stepped in a cow patty. I'm gonna start walking and hope she stops. There might be a bite or two left. We gotta get out of here before I get ran over by a cow that missed breakfast. So we're gonna flip them back out here for now. Those 4 to eat this down. There's not a lot left. They really need to go into the north pasture in here with the goats, and I may do that tomorrow. And now I have to get my big hairy dog out of the back pasture because I need to move the goats. Doggo, come on. Come on out of there. Come on, Duke. Let's go, buddy. He's just gonna run back in there and eat the grain. All right, come on, girls, let's go. I need to break Duke's habit of running in here to eat grain because he doesn't need to eat the grain, and it just makes life hard because he just scares the goats. Doug. Come here. Come on. Out. We had to go out. Your knees. They just have a mind of their own. Okay, girls. They literally just had breakfast. Do you think they were starving? Happy with his 4 or 5 bites of grain. So hopefully we can train him that he doesn't get grain in here, but he can have some grain if he'll go back out. Just been kind of a pain. And I just stepped in dog poop like twice. I just stepped in a cow patty. And I just stepped in dog poop like twice. There's quite a bit of grass to eat in here for the goats, and their pasture's so burnt up and overgrazed. Hopefully 2 days in here will be good. I'm trying to rig this up because they have figured out how to go through this gate. It doesn't take a whole lot to keep him in it. Zelda's pretty hard-headed. She will work and work and work at it. It is very hot and humid today. Very hot. And the baby goats are not gonna be happy. It's different, the sun's in a different spot now, so they actually have a lot of shade. If it's not shady enough, we'll move them out into the barn for the day. In fact, we may just do that anyway. It'll give them a little bit more to eat. Try to keep their mineral bucket out here with them, just an extra one. Especially because Zelda's pregnant and because we're still kind of fighting the parasites and tink. She's kind of recovering from all that. So my process for drying girls off is basically just to stop cold milking. A lot of people gradually dry their does off. All the research that I've done, actual research from universities that have done studies on what's best as far as preventing mastitis, drying the does up the fastest, because my goal right now is to get these babies out of this pen and back with moms, but moms have to be dry before that happens, is to just stop cold turkey, because what dries a doe off is the pressure that builds up in the udder. Mastitis is caused by infection. That's all mastitis is bacteria and infection. So as long as we're not introducing infection into the udder, the mastitis is not a huge risk. And most of the studies say that's why drying your doe off gradually, you get more risk for infection, because you're constantly unplugging those teats by milking and introducing opportunities for infection versus just stopping. Builds the pressure in the udder. We'll check them every few days. We'll bring them in, make sure udders look okay. They will start drying off. No! Hey! No! Ow! No, sir. Buddy, you can't be in here. You can't. Ow. Ow. What did Mama say? Come on. No. Ow. Ow. No. Ow. Go. Go. Buddy. Dude. Hey, look at Mama. Ow. No. Are the kitties getting your tail? Are they getting your tail? No, sir. No. Ow. Get him. This dog. It's really hot today. It is hotter today than it has been in weeks. I haven't sweat this much in forever. Well, Shadow, did you dump your water out? Mom filled it up last night. Did you dump it out? Where's your cat? Get some water. Hi. I'm sorry. I didn't notice that you dumped your water out. So I can't let them out when I first put them in here because you have to train them. So this is where food is. They're doing well. I think mamas have been sleeping out here with them at night. They've only knocked their water over once. Yes, only once. Okay, what's left? The boys just got back with the excavator. I'm gonna explain what they're gonna do today. We got our gravel delivered on Monday. Oh, we gotta water the pigs. Let's do that. So the pigs will probably miss getting the milk, but we generally have enough food scraps. Not a problem. And honestly, we're getting close to the time where we're gonna convert to pig food for them. All right, let's water the pigs. So if you have any questions about me drying off the girls and why I do it the specific way that I do, just leave me a comment. Happy to talk about it. It just worked best. I've dried my girls off every year this way. We've never had mastitis, never had any udder issues at all. It's quicker, easier on everybody than fighting, trying to slowly dry them off. It's gonna be nice for me to not have to come out at night and milk, to just be able to kind of come out and check on everybody, fill up water. So this is our new driveway. They still got to level it out a little bit. They put all this gravel right up next to my step. It's exciting. We've tried over the years to just really make this place work for us. It's taken a lot. it's taken a long time. So those of you who are starting out or thinking about it and you're buying a property, it takes so long to get something like just right. The property piece was such a mess when we first bought it that all of our energy was focused on that. And then the last year or two, we've really focused on the house and the front, trying to make that more workable for us overall. So Pepper figured out how to get out. Not like out of the pasture, but out of the small pen. But Fernie cannot figure it out, so I've got to go let her out. You're trouble, my man. You are. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know, Pepper's mean. Pepper's mean. You're fine, Pepper. Now they can see Mommy. So to keep an eye on the rain, I may have to move everybody early this afternoon instead of later. It's really supposed to be 3 or 4 before it starts raining, but you know how that is. Oh, this is short-lived. I'll have to put them back. I think it's gonna rain. It's gonna get really close, and probably by the time we figure out if it's gonna come or it's not gonna come, we'll be moving them in the rain. So I'm gonna go ahead and move them back, and we'll just leave Fern and Pepper out with them for now. I don't think I can keep the wind off the mic. See all the dust? We got them all in. Didn't get in the way. Thankful for the small things. So it never rained, but it did cool down dramatically. It's kind of odd. So it's a lot cooler. There's a nice breeze. Everybody's taking a nap. Twist is out. Pepper is headbutting everybody. It's time to wrap it all up for the day. It never rains. They keep saying it's gonna rain like later tonight. Believe it when I see it. Hi, Shadow. Only 2 more days. I know, only 2 more days in lockdown, babe. Alright. Let's check out on the girls. I gave up and left the babies out today. We'll put them back up once all this weather goes through. It's supposed to be severe. I'm just really concerned about them in their little house in the rough weather. Good evening. How are ya? Alright, good night, Moo-Moose. Good night. Your piggy paw flew away. Yeah. Hi, Piggy. Hi. Hi, Big Pig. Good night. Good night, Big Pig. Good night, Link. Wops, what do you think, buddy? Waffles. Good night, Waffles. You're such a good pig. So I actually looked, and today would be the day that Toonie would be in heat. So today is 21 days from her last heat cycle, so we'll be watching the next week, and definitely not in heat today. And we'll get an idea if we're gonna have piglets or not. So she doesn't go back into heat this heat cycle. I have a day off where I could take her when I get off work a little bit easier coming up in September, and that's probably what we would plan for, because I would need some help. All right, night-night, handsome fellas. Night-night. So what the boys were doing today was they were digging out the culvert where our driveway used to be. The culvert had gotten squished down and it was completely buried. If you guys have been watching the channel for very long, a lot of drainage issues on this property. And so a lot of secondary benefits to putting in the new driveway and the privacy fence is not only are we gonna get the goats more grass to eat, we're gonna fix a lot of the drainage problems around our house. The mailman was a little freaked out today and just dug it out with that excavator, pulled it up and just trenched all the way across. And so hopefully we'll eventually grow grass here and the drainage will roll away from the house. All the drainage here ran toward our house. I think it's gonna be nice. Guys, the bucks smell so bad, like I can smell them. They're so gross. We are a month away from starting to breed everybody. And these guys are all standing here. You're happy to be back with your mama. She had to go back in jail tomorrow. And my pepper, these have probably been two of the clingiest babies that we've ever had. Look, they literally act just like bottle babies. I don't understand it. Cheeto! Hi, Cheese Boof. What you doing? And he was sleeping with the goats yesterday morning, or last night when I came out, he was asleep with the goats, which was super cute. He was curled up all next to Pixie. Okay, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video and all of our project updates. It's been really fun carrying you guys along with us while we do this. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next video. What you doing, Patty? Mama loves you, Goober. Cute. He does. He loves you, Goober. And I just stepped in dog poop like twice. Just stepped in the cat potty. I haven't sweat this much in forever.